I got laid off this year in Jan. Spent months just figuring things out. You don't know whether you are going to have a job tomorrow or not. क्या यूपीएससी करना है क्या फिर कि किसी को फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है. And so personal branding is my insurance, is my best insurance that is out over there to save me for survival, just to put myself out over there. So here I am. This is my first video and I am very nervous, absolutely nervous, but bear with me, hear me out, take me a bit seriously, please, please. Hello everyone, I am Sufil. I have been meaning to put myself out over there since the past 2.5 years. The intention behind it is doing my personal branding, sharing my story, my experiences, my point of view, and adding value. And for that, I thought that there is no other better place or platform than YouTube to do the same. So, some intro about me. I'm 29. I'm from Alibag, Maharashtra. I did my engineering from VIT Pune. Then I did my MBA, my postgrad from IIM Trichy. I have about 4 years of corporate experience, 4.5 years of corporate experience that spans around sales, e-commerce, procurement, vendor management, category management, logistics, customer success. And I have also run my own online e-commerce store, which was in dropshipping in the year 2022. So like solo entrepreneurship e-commerce venture. I'm also an aspiring model. I'm a certified model. I'm also an aspiring event host or an anchor. I'm again certified in that. And I'm also someone who has my passions into fitness, swimming, journaling. These are few of my interests. What is personal branding? Per Sprout Social, personal branding is the process of defining and promoting what you stand for as an individual. Your personal brand is a culmination of the experiences, skills, and values that differentiate you. How to create a personal brand? A personal brand is something that already exists, whether you create it for yourself or not. It is a culmination of all your online and offline behavior. For me, personal branding is me sharing about my experiences, reflections, learnings, hot takes, challenges, be it personally, professionally, or even in my physical fitness journey, whatever transformations have been there. Basically, me setting my narrative straight and intentionally sharing or intentionally just talking about my journey, my experiences. So, building my personal brand has become my insurance policy. Not because I hate corporate, I don't, but because I want more options. I want more opportunities to come to me instead of me going and constantly looking for them or chasing them rather. I want to be part of more speaking engagements, panels, networking events. I want to have more meaningful and genuine connections with like-minded people. As of January this year, I am unemployed. I got laid off in Jan, which was a big shocker to me. I had not expected that at all. And in the month of Feb, I was in this weird self-doubt phase. In the month of March, I attended my brother's wedding. It was all about family and gatherings. And in the month of April, May, I did my event anchoring workshop, became a BUA, which is a very special feeling. And I decided on giving YouTube a chance. I had actually never thought about personal branding on YouTube, but then I thought I need to talk, I need to put myself out there, I need to be on the camera and talk. And I think video is much better for me to express myself better. And I'm so grateful that I have my savings and emergency fund set up before I made this choice. And then the month of June and July, it has all been about figuring things out, strategy. What can I talk about on YouTube? You can't just put a video. I need to know what am I going to talk about next or after that. It is already so scary. So I wanted to prep myself, have a strategy in place. During my corporate days, while I was serving the different roles, I'd be working about 10 to 12 hours a day, always talking about numbers, sales figures, business metrics with clients and vendors. I used to feel that most of the conversation were just so transactional. Like if I'm adding value, if I'm putting so much of efforts, so much was going or being converted into capitalistic profits. And if I'm talking with a client or any vendor, sometimes I used to feel that I genuinely want to know about that person more. I am more interested in that person than talking about the numbers that are there, okay, the indifference and the transaction. I used to think about this so often, that how am I actually bringing change in someone's life? How am I actually making an impact? How am I making someone's life better? Now I was like, क्या यूपीएससी करना है क्या फिर? तो I was like, this is not my cup of tea. ये नहीं कर पाऊंगी मैं, not my calling. I don't think so. Again, so much of bureaucracy and hierarchies there. Not एग्जाम देना इतना नहीं, मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा शायद, तब पढ़ाई वापस नहीं. So I was just thinking, what's the next best way for me to create impact? And probably social media and then YouTube is the best platform for that, where I can just bring forth my perspectives, my point. See, I think कि हर चीज को देखने का सबका अपना एक अलग अलग नजरिया होता है. अगर and everyone has some or the other value to add. I think that if you have a voice, you should put forth your thoughts, your expressions, your point of view. It's very much valid. For the longest, I used to think that mind your own business, live and let live. Live and let live is still valid, but mind your own business, ठीक है, हाँ, this is also there. But if you're able to help in any way or contribute in any way, and it's actually bringing change in someone's life, do that. There's so much of indifference right now, sense of urgency, transactional relationships, AI disruption, economic uncertainty, inflated economy, and we are all in such survival mode. I feel indifference is something like कि किसी को फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है, which is something that I have been feeling constantly. And I think many of us feel like that. And human connection is something that has been craved for the most. And I want to be a part of the solution, not add more noise to it. We are in such a mess कि सब खुद से ही करना है चीजें. So we have to help each other, and I think I should be there and help because I can. YouTube has helped me so much in the last few years. It's like a search engine. You use Google and then you use YouTube also to search about things. So for me, I was like, ठीक है, let me also add some contribution here. Another thing that in corporate that I used to feel is that my competency was not really fulfilled or utilized all my potential to its fullest. So I used to feel just inadequate. That is also one of the reasons why I decided to like self advocate myself, as personal branding for me is nothing but self advocacy. Earlier I used to feel कि क्या शो ऑफ है यार, मैं क्या शो ऑफ करूंगी क्या खुद के बारे में बता के, but it needs to be done. Everyone has been talking about it and I've been feeling that personal branding is so important. I've been feeling this constantly since 2023 and finally I've put myself out over there. So yeah. So till now I was taking all efforts for personal branding in offline way. The first step I took towards personal branding was my modeling course that I enrolled for last year to build my onstage presence. This year, I dove into event hosting to hone my public speaking skills. And now, into content creation for this YouTube channel. All new skills. I knew that to build a personal brand and effectively advocate myself, I needed to get comfortable in front of a camera and on a stage. So I started taking deliberate steps. Everything I'm doing, from modeling, anchoring to this YouTube channel, are my training ground and intentional efforts towards becoming a more confident speaker and a better storyteller. And lastly, with my personal brand, I want to get paid for being myself, my authentic, competent, and empathetic self. My creative self expression is important to me, and I want to future proof myself from the ongoing economic, tech, and social disruptions in the world. And now it's the time to promote. So yeah, social media is that platform where I'll be talking more about this journey. What kind of videos would you expect here? There's a quote by Dale Carnegie where he says that inaction breeds doubt and fear, whereas action breeds confidence and courage. And I follow this quote whenever I'm feeling doubtful, which is quite common nowadays. We have so much of self doubt. I feel so much of self doubt even while creating this YouTube journey, even while talking on this video. How would I go about YouTube, or should I even have a channel? So the only way how you can go ahead and get things done is by taking action. I want to help in how we can get things done. I want to talk more about actions could be taken, practical actions that is there while managing our lives in this busy economy. And in this uncertainty, it has become all the way more important that we find fulfillment in our personal, professional, physical, and even psychological aspects of life. Like all of this needs to work together for a very fulfilling, balanced, well lived life. Like I ran an e-commerce store in 2022, the name of which is springsaga.com. It was a failure, but I ran the e-commerce store all on my own. I created, marketed, and managed all of it on my own. And so, even though it was a failure, it increased my confidence and my self esteem so much. That's basically action breeding confidence and courage. Then there's my fitness journey. Lost 15 kgs healthily in the last 3 years. Learned swimming as an adult. Got into kickboxing. Also went on a solo trip to Jaipur for the first time the last year. Been journaling for almost 3 years now, since 2022, to manage my psychological health and anxiety. The point is, I'm not a guru. I'm not someone who is here to just preach on things. I'm here to just showcase the lived experiences and actions that I have gone through that have made me confident, have boosted my self esteem, have improved my life, my psychological strength. And I think this is very much important in today's uncertain world where you don't know whether you're going to have a job tomorrow or not. But you need to have resilience, you need to have the courage that you can go about things. And how does courage gets built is when you take actions. So I've not figured things out, I don't have all the answers, but for now I will be just talking about my past experiences, my past work, how I went about it, what actions had I taken, what was my mindset then, how did I overcome those challenges, and maybe just talk about my current challenges. You will be seeing how I am building my YouTube journey, and we will be interacting more. That is how I want it to be. I would want to engage with you guys, guide you, empower you in whatever ways that I can. So that is why the YouTube video, maybe some interviews too later on, some expert conversations. I genuinely love connecting and interacting with people. I am an extrovert. How frequently can you expect my videos? So for now, I think I'm not sharing any video frequency. I'm managing all of the YouTube all alone on my own. Let's say I don't want to give a false promise, something like I will be uploading one video every week. I would want to take care of my mental and psychological health as well. It takes a lot to create a YouTube video. Even this video at the end might be a 15-20 minutes, but it has taken me around, I've been filming since 1 p.m. and now it's 7 p.m. So it took me such a long time. This is my first video, so bound that it was going to take such a long time. But yeah, to film a 15-20 minutes video, it does take a lot of time. I know the sequence of how I'm going to go about the videos though. That is what I can tell you. The next video is going to be about a budget hack video. I don't want to talk much about it, but right now I'm filming this video on my phone. So it's a very interesting story around how I got my phone in a budget amount and not through the online discount offers or not on EMI. So stay tuned. I will be sharing more about it. Then I'll be talking more about the Spring Saga, about my e-commerce journey. That will be a series. Another thing is, so I'm shooting this video from my home, and this is the only background that I could go for. This is in my bedroom that I'm shooting this video. I just have a very small key light. I'll just show that to you. This is the key light that I have. And I don't even have a reflector. The only reflector I have is like a white wall, or maybe if I have to even show you, then it is this white cloth that I have kept hanging. TMI, is it? And then this is my bedroom's door, and I'm like, yeah, no. I was feeling so hesitant of rolling in this background, but I'm like, we have to be okay with it. I really don't know whether I'll be able to retain, whether I'll have a good retention out of this, or people might skip. I don't know. But yeah, you have blur background or bokeh effect now, so utilize it. So please don't mind my background. This is going to be the same background for upcoming videos. My name Sufil, it means to feel good. And that's exactly what I want for you. Not some fake positivity, just genuine feel good or worthy content that would make you feel good about yourself. As a person, I'm very anxious. So I would try that my videos just don't make you feel anxious. Rather, they make you feel confident and empowered. The kind that comes from taking actions. All right, not just thinking about it, but getting things done. On the point of taking actions, I have taken the action finally to just record my first video today, and conquer my fear. I've written down that everything that I want lies on the other end of fear or cringe. So, yeah, I'm kind of prepared that I have to be okay with feeling, to put myself out over there. See, the more you do certain things, that is when you overcome your fears about the same thing. That is what at least I have learned in my journey. The more I record myself, the more I shoot myself, I'm pretty sure I'll become more confident on camera. I do want to sound proficient and studied, but at the same time, I just want to have some touch of my personality to it. Yeah, but I am really not sure how did this video go about, but I want you to take me seriously. However, my personality might come off कि ठीक है, थोड़ा ज्यादा ओवर बात कर रही है, या फिर शायद थोड़ी ड्रामेटिक हो रही है, या फिर 500 रुपए काटे ओवर एक्टिंग. आई रियली डोंट नो, बट आई हैव टेकन दिस courageous step to conquer my own fears, and I hope so that through this journey I'm able to inspire and empower even a few people. That works well for me. So yeah, if you're someone who wants stories, who wants relatability, who just wants to learn more, who wants to know actionable insights, you just want to know someone's challenges and their life stories, so yeah, you can subscribe to my channel. You can subscribe, like, share this video. Stay tuned, I will be back with another budget hack video soon. It's going to be really good, so stay tuned. Thank you so much. Bye. And okay, we need to pause that. Basically, मैं कौन होती हूँ यहाँ बताने? Oh God, right. बक बक कर रही हूँ कुछ भी फालतू लेम. Yeah.